Cycling backwards! When we came back from our motorbike loop, we also tried to do some preparations for our next adventure. You might be wondering, what are we doing at the airport? Well, we're looking for a rental company for a one-way rental from Chiang Mai to Bangkok, and it's really hard to find. Actually, only we can find some options online, they're all very expensive, so we tried to go to the airport and see if we can negotiate a little bit. It's weird walking on the airport if you don't take your flight, but... Oh. So they all say it's fully booked. I have no cars available, there's no car for you to rent the next week. And then you look online and there's still something available. So that's kind of disappointing that they don't have an actual schedule for you. They only have like a schedule for the current day, I guess. Okay.
Okay.
This one. There's a lot of scratches. And we're now on the wrong side of the car.
It's so weird.
I'm happy I'm already used to drive on the left side of the road, but now driving on the right side of the car. Even like the blinkers are on the right side. It's so weird in the Netherlands. It's the first time actually. We are now on our way to our first lake, our first stop, and we are on a road trip. On a road trip. First hour of driving, getting familiar with the car. I'm getting a little bit familiar, but I'm still trying to center myself on the left side of the road while I should be on the right side of the road, because I'm sitting on the right side, so it's really confusing. We're now at this lake where a lot of fishermen have a peaceful scenery to enjoy, and actually we see some fish jumping out of the water, so I think it's very easy to fish here. We continued on to Mae Ping National Park. This park is really huge. Before I had to contact via WhatsApp to make sure they could arrange a tent for us so we could sleep there. So this is our camping ground. We've just been assigned to that tent there, and besides this beautiful river. I believe at the campsite we were the only tourists, which was very nice and very calm, a very relaxed place to go to. There were two reasons to go to this park. One was for the viewpoint, but unfortunately due to too much rain the last days, the road towards it was no option. If you go there, ask if it's open, because from the images online it looks really beautiful for a sunrise hike. When you stop eating it's... And the other thing is the beautiful waterfall. That was a really beautiful waterfall, and that together with the viewpoint we cannot see, I think it's a very nice park to go to. If you have some more days, you can explore a lot of more national parks. We are going directly to Sukuthai, but there are some more national parks that seem to be very beautiful, but we don't have time for that because it's a 4-hour drive. This is now day 3 of our road trip, and we're now at the Sukhothai Historical Park, where we're gonna explore a lot of Buddhism historical temples.
Maha is located in the center of the town. It is the most important and similar to the royal monastery of Sukhothai kingdom. The temple faces the east and the boundary marked with the walls and the moats. This is exactly the architectural style unique in the Sukhothai period.
It looks very beautiful, I think, for the time they have created this, and the structures are very large, and I think the nice online guide could tell me some background about it, so I think that was nice. What do you think about it, by the way? So this next structure was to honor King Rabkaham, if I pronounced it correctly, because he also created the Thai alphabet, apparently. Reminds me also that there is like a huge mountain which has the same name, which I would recommend going to if you have the time, because we don't have the time, but the pictures on Google look really amazing. You have to like hike up in the evening, camp up there, and then watch the sunrise. So that's something I would recommend doing if you are near here. So we have entered a Transformers museum, and I saw this on the map, I was like, yeah, I gotta check this out, how weird this is actually. But they have like everything. Spider-Man, and a Batmobile, Avatar, of course Superman, and we cannot forget about Star Wars, of course. Wow, bigger. A little bit bigger, also big, the biggest one. So we're exploring Ayutthaya today. It's like a city 80 kilometers north of Bangkok. It was first home to the kingdom of Siam. From 3050 till 7067 it was an important trading hub, so that's why it has a lot of ruins, temples and other Buddhist things we're going to explore and see. So yeah, let's see how beautiful this little city is. Wat Maha is the next one. Also this one collapsed in 1767 when the Buddhist people from Myanmar attacked when Ayutthaya fell apart, and only a few remains have been standing strong, so that's what we can still explore here. And at every entrance you pay 50 baht for the entrance fee, or you can pay 220 for everything around here. But we're only visiting 3, so that's why it's not really worth it. last historical landmark we are visiting is Wat Chaiwatthanaram or something like that. And this is restored in 1987. So that was quite late actually. Highest in Southeast Asia. Well then, let's see. Airtime! We made some airtime there. Damn, that was good. So that was the entire road trip from Chiang Mai to Bangkok. We enjoyed it very much. I think after all we were like discussing, was it really worth it to rent a car from Chiang Mai to Bangkok? In one way it was very nice to see the countryside, a little bit of Thailand, and to see the spots you don't get to see when you are just traveling by train. The national park was nice, but it was also a little bit on the pricey side, so that's why we are a little bit doubting, was it really worth it? Was it really very nice? What do you think? Do you think it's worth it to visit these places we've visited and rent a car and do the road trip like this? Or would you skip all of this and go straight from Chiang Mai to Bangkok? Let me know in the comments. Hope you liked the video, and see you in the next one where we're going to explore Bangkok a little bit more.